Woof.
Okay, so here is the devblog that came out today, November 29th. And the title is Early Access to U.S. Aircraft Carriers. This must be the support carriers, I'm guessing. Ship parameters, display in battle, unique upgrades, and more. So I'm guessing we're getting some more unique upgrades for some of the ships. Okay. For closed test 13.0. So that must be in January then, because they usually flip over the number in the next year. And we're on, what, 12.10 right now, I think. So anyway, what are they saying? Greetings, captains. We have exciting information to share about some additions that are entering closed testing for update 13. Well, let's see then. Early access to U.S. carriers. Early access for the upcoming U.S. aircraft carrier line will begin in 13.0. The three ships being added are Independence, Yorktown, and Essex. In addition to these three historical vessels, permanent camouflages for Yorktown and Essex, as well as commemorative flag, will be added in honor of the event. The aircraft carriers feature distinctive gameplay, unique from the ones currently available in the game. They will only have access to one standard squadron, torpedo bombers, but are supplemented with two tactical squadrons consisting of attack and dive bomber aircraft. Captains may use these tactical squadrons, which are equipped with the new smoke curtain generator consumable starting at tier 8 to quickly provide cover for teammates in need. Yeah. Now I can hear it. Now every time the carrier flies their planes, people are going to be spamming the set a smoke screen button. Anyway, permanent camouflages for the Yorktown Essex are still in development and will be available at a later date. So this must be the work in progress flag. That's fine. Ship parameters display in battle. So that's really all they say about the aircraft carriers. Okay, it is interesting though they have two tactical squadrons. Okay. And only torp planes. Very weird. Ship parameters display in battle. We have added a feature that enables players to see various ship parameters while in battle. Essentially, players will be able to click on enemy and allied ships in the team window before or during a battle. Press and hold the tab key to access the window. Once selected, a tooltip will appear providing information on the selected ship, such as hit points, armament ranges, speed, possible consumables, and other things. The feature also allows players to hover their mouse over the attributes such as shells, torps, consumables in battle to receive data for those items, similar to how this functions in port. It's important to note this mechanic will show the best possible parameters achievable for enemy and allied ships that have not been spotted by your ship. For allied ships that your ship has spotted, actual parameters and chosen consumables will be displayed in the tooltip. As for enemy ships, the reason for showing only their best possible parameters is not to reveal their equipment, actual parameters, or overall strategy prematurely. As a result, enemy ships may have lower or different specifications in actuality than what is displayed on the tooltip. So that means you won't know if somebody's using the A hull or the B hull on something, until you spot them. That's what that really means. Best possible parameters would include any bonuses from commanders, upgrades, including unique upgrades, signals, modules. This feature will not include such factors as unique commander talents, weather conditions, dynamic effects, or triggerable skills such as Dazzle, Adrenaline Rush, or Fearless Brawler. We decided to add this feature in order to provide our players with as much information as we can in succinct, easy-to-access format without having to memorize values present in our plethora. Man, they're breaking out the big English words now. Our plethora of in-game content. So yeah, I'm all for them giving us more information in the interface, as long as it's usable in the way they give it to you. Right now, I'll stick with my battle boxes that I use, and we'll stay there for now. Unique upgrades. This is the next thing. Some more unique upgrades. 2 ships will receive new unique upgrades in 13.0. German destroyer Elbing, which is a tier 10, and the Dutch cruiser Gouden Leeuw, which is the Golden Lion, tier 10, will be given a unique upgrade that can be used in slot 6. So in slot 6, that means you're either giving up gun reload or range, depending on how you've got something set up, in most cases. For Elbing, the unique upgrade is designed to give her more speed and a better ability to use her guns in open water in exchange for a longer reload time compared to the main battery mod 3 option in the same slot. So yeah, you give up some reload and we're going to give you speed. And when they say use her guns in open water, I don't know if they're talking about turret traverse. We'll have to see whenever we see the final bit of that. The unique upgrade for Golden Lion will give her an expanded gameplay option that leans more heavily into her airstrike armaments that are close range and can potentially be used while undetected. Okay, and we'll have to see the specific stats on that when it's finalized and in play. Or, oh, maybe they're going to tell us. Here we go. They're going to tell us. So for the Elbing, all right, so what you're giving up is, when you give up slot 6, you're giving up it's like a 12% reload bonus with like a 13% turret traverse bonus. So this is saying you still get a 6% bonus. So you're only giving up 6% reload time or DPM. Maximum ship speed while the engine boost consumable is active as plus 12 as opposed to the standard 8%. So you get 50% more boostable speed. So like if you can boost your speed by whatever, if it's say 3 kilometers, now it'll be 4.5, something like that, if I'm understanding that right. Main battery traverse speed plus 100%. Wait a minute. Plus 100%. I need to understand how that works in context. To me, that means it's instantaneous. but yeah, I guess that means double whatever it is. So if it's 15-second traverse, I guess now it's 7.5. That's how I have to assume that's working anyway. So let's see what Golden Lion gets for giving up her DPM, of which she doesn't have the greatest amount to begin with. An extra airstrike armament charge and a 25% reload time buff on the airstrike. So basically, have another airstrike and it reloads 25% quicker. So if it's 60 seconds, now it's 45. I mean, that's what that means. So, okay, interesting. I mean, I don't know. I'm not much on the Golden Lion. I don't know if it's the worst tier 10 cruiser in the game, but it's not a particularly great one. The Elbing is very specialized. The Elbing's actually good if you don't try and force it into a role that it's not good at. Like, in other words, if you try and play the Elbing like a destroyer, it's not good. If you try and play it more like a smoke cruiser, it's much better. So you need some teammates and some spotting and all that. Anyway, let's see what's up next. Yes, Master Wayne, another bud removal. Update 13 will bring back the previously decorated Curie port. We saw a lot of interest in this port during early access event for the recently released Japanese battleship, so we wanted to bring it back with a few changes. The dragons present for the early access event, as well as other small details, will be removed. I would hope so. Stormy weather as well as music and ambient sound will remain. Interesting. This port will be available for the next couple of updates, and we will once again evaluate player feedback, decide how this port will look beyond that. That's pretty cool. I don't have a problem with that. I liked the Curie port pretty well. We actually have a North Carolina beach by that name. Curie Beach, K-U-R-E. And if the incorrect if Curie is the incorrect pronunciation, the reason I'm saying it like that is because that's how our beach name is said. It's Curie. Now, this may actually be Cure. I don't know. We're going with Curie. Just know that if you think that's incorrect, it's probably because it's the southern Japanese pronunciation. Furthermore, the Eat, Play, Talk 2023 flag and wiki team patch will also be entering the game with the recent release of this update. I know nothing about these and really won't comment further, although I do love the red, white, and black color scheme of the Play, Eat, Talk. That's cool. Finally, we will be introducing content to the game as part of a collaboration with YouTuber and Twitch streamer The Russian Badger. Among the content introduced will be the claustrophobic commemorative flag, the Russian Badger commander with a unique voiceover, and the USS Lobsterminator permanent camouflage for the American battleship New Mexico at Tier 6. This content will be distributed for free in one of the upcoming updates, and additional information for this collaboration will be announced at a later date. Okay. Here nor there, I'm not really familiar with the Russian Badger, to be quite honest. So, well, congrats to the Russian Badger for getting their stuff and, getting this in the game. That's awesome. So, yeah, if we recap real quick, as I said, Russian Badger content here. A flag and a patch for Eat, Play, Talk, and Wiki Team. The Curie port will remain with the storms, but without the dragons. What else? Unique upgrades for the Elbing and the Golden Lion will come out. We're getting a ship parameter display in the interface. And then lastly, early access to the U.S. carriers, the Tier 8, 9, and 10, Independence, Yorktown, and Essex. So if you're a carrier main, go check it out. So, all right. What else do we have here? I think that's about it. So that means that it is time to close this off and go get to World of Warships and start playing some. So let's do that. Thank you so much for watching the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want to see notifications of future videos, just ring the bell. Until next time, Tater Dawg says, woof.